Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are actually going to discuss the topic in continuation with the one of the videos that we did before, that is actually ratio calculation. So previously we have discussed what is gain, what is sacrifice, in which situation gain happens and in which situation sacrifice happens, what is the importance of gain, sacrifice and all when it comes to this partnership accounts. The other day we have discussed, in the other video we have already discussed, because when some person gains, obviously he has to pay some compensation to the sacrificing partners. For that, gain is important. If we are putting together gain as a ratio, maybe more than one partner may be gaining, okay, in certain situations. So if we put together all the gains and express it in the form of a ratio, that ratio is called gaining ratio. Similarly, sacrifice, if more people sacrifice in a partnership in favor of any other person who is coming in or who is already existing in the partnership, that ratio is called sacrificing ratio. This is what we have discussed, and we have already solved question based on the same concept. This is actually the continuation of the same thing, where we are actually discussing ratio calculation. Okay, here this is one of the actually previous board exam papers or previous board question papers. It is one of the questions that was asked previously. Okay, so without further delay, let us jump into the question. First is, on 1st April 2010, Sahil and Chairu enter into partnership for sharing profits in the ratio of 4:3. So already we know two people are entering into partnership and they are deciding to share the profits in the ratio of 4:3. They admitted Tanu as a new partner on 1st April 2012 for 1/5 share or 1/5 share, which she acquired equally from Sahil and Charu. So initially when they started the business, only two partners were there. Later they are actually admitting one more person. After a couple of years, they are giving one more person a chance to become a partner, or the person is coming as a partner for how much share? 1/5 share. What do you mean by 1/5 share? Obviously in future they are going to divide the profit into 5 parts and one part belongs to the new person, that is Tanu. So obviously remaining 4 parts belongs to whom? Obviously for the remaining two partners. Normally it is like that. We will read the question further so that we can find out which calculation we have to apply. Now Sahil, Charu and Tanu earned profit at a higher rate than the normal rate of return for the year ended, this one. So therefore they decided to expand their business. So simply they are saying, because of some changes that happens to the profit earning, here as you can see, okay, they earned more profit in the current year or in the years where they were running the business. Therefore they wanted to expand the business. Obviously for expansion purpose they need some more people support. So to meet the requirement of additional capital, they admitted Puneet as a new partner. So already initially only there were two partners. Later they gave admission to one more partner and they continued running the business and they started earning profits. Afterwards they felt like, okay, we need more capital so that we can expand. So for that purpose they are giving admission to another partner, again for 1/7 share of profits, which he acquired from Sahil and Chairu in the ratio of 7:3. This much details are given. First question is, calculate new profit sharing ratio of Sahil, Charu and Tanu for the year 2012-13. That means when Tanu got admitted as a partner, what was the ratio? Okay, how the ratio changed and what is the new ratio? Afterwards, second question, new profit sharing ratio Sahil, Charu, Tanu and Puneet on Puneet's admission. Now already there are 3 partners. Now one more partner is being added. So obviously after the addition of the new partner, what is the new ratio again? So 2 times we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio according to this question. Okay, so we'll start with the first question, so that along with that we can discuss the topic. Okay, so as you can see, already Sahil and Charu was there, so we can call that ratio as old profit sharing ratio, right? Sahil and Charu, only these two people were there in the initial stages, so we are writing 4:3 there because old profit sharing ratio is 4:3. New person is coming. Okay, the new person's name was what? Tanu. So Tanu's share of profit. It was, how much was there? 1 by 5. So 1/5. Tanu's share was 1 by 5. After that, they are saying something which she acquired equally from Sahil and Charu. So basically what that means, 1 by 5th share is the total share that Tanu is getting. Half of that was given by the first person, Charu, or sorry, Sahil, and half of that, remaining half was given by Charu. That is what is given here. Sahil and Charu is giving half of the share that is totally enjoyed by whom? Tanu. So basically what does it mean? Half of this 1 by 5 is sacrificed by first person, that is Sahil, and half of this 1 by 5 is sacrificed by the second person, that is Charu. That is the meaning of that, right? Okay. When a new person comes into the business, basically the remaining two partners, generally the existing partners who were running the business till then, will be sacrificing together. In rare situations, sometimes both the partners may not sacrifice, sometimes one among them only will be sacrificing. Okay. So in this situation, what they are saying is half of the total share of new person comes from one partner who was already there in the partnership, and the remaining half of the share also came from the next person. That means both the people are sacrificing. That means we can easily say, after finding out the sacrifice, we can easily put it into a ratio, right? That is what is called sacrificing ratio, right? So first we will find out how much each person is sacrificing. So we will write Sahil's sacrifice. Sahil is the first partner, right? So Sahil sacrifice. How to find? Totally Tanu is getting 1 by 5 share. Half of that is given by Sahil. That means half of that is Sahil sacrifice, right? So 1 by 5 into 1 by 2, that will give you 1 by 10. So basically 1 by 10 share is what is sacrificed by Sahil. Similarly, now next person is Charu. So Charu's sacrifice. How to calculate? 1 by 5 half came from Sahil. So remaining half is coming from Charu only, right? So basically same 1 by 5 into 1 by 2. Charu is also sacrificing 1 by 10. So both the sacrifices together we can put as 1:1. Why 1:1? Because the denominator of both the ratios or both the sacrifices are same. If more than one person sacrifices, we can put it as a ratio. That ratio is called basically sacrificing ratio, which is not actually required in this question. Question is to calculate the new ratio. So after Tanu's admission, what is the new ratio? So for that, now we know Sahil sacrifice and Charu sacrifice. So basically, to find out the new ratio, there is a formula like this: old share minus sacrifice, or old share plus gain. That means if you know what is the sacrifice made by each person, if you are removing the sacrifice from their old share, you will get the new share. Okay, new share. So instead of new ratio, I will write new share, which will be easy for you. Okay. Then afterwards after getting new share of each person, we can put it together as a ratio. So new share equals old share minus sacrifice. Similarly, if sometimes some people may gain, so in that situation, old share plus gain equals new share. Both the formula you can use depending on the situation. Here you know, we need to find out Sahil's new share. We need to find out Charu's new share. Tanu's share is already given 1 by 5. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Sahil's and Charu's share only we need to find. So basically, how to find it? So Sahil's share is, old share is already available. Old share was how much? They were sharing profits in the ratio of 4:3. So old profit sharing ratio is 4:3. So Sahil's share, out of that, Sahil's share was 4, right? Sahil's new share equals, old share was 4 by 7. How 4 by 7? Because old profit sharing ratio was 4:3. So 4:3 is 4:3 is there. So 4 by 7 was Sahil's share, old share, minus Sahil is sacrificing how much? 1 by 10. Sahil sacrifice already we found 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 we are removing. Similarly, next person, Charu's new share. Charu's old share was 3 by 7. He is also sacrificing 1 by 10. So how to calculate? No other way. We have to cross multiply. So 40 minus 7 divided by 70, which will give you 33 by 70. Similarly, here 3 into 10, 30 minus 7 by 70. Hope you know the cross multiplication part. We are just multiplying 4 into 10 minus 7 into 1 and multiplying 7 into 10. Similarly, the next case also. Okay, so 30 minus 7, 23 by 70. So as you can see, both the ratios are coming under or out of 70, or denominator is 70. So the Tanu's share also we have to convert into 70. I am just doing the conversion here itself. You can do it separately if you want. So here it will be like 5 into 14. Here also, obviously numerator is denominator is multiplied by a number, means numerator also should be multiplied by the same number. So 14 by 70. So new profit sharing ratio after whose admission? After Tanu's admission is equals, first one 33, that is Sahil's share, Charu's share 23 and Tanu's share is 14. Okay, this is the new ratio after whose admission? After Tanu's admission. Now coming to the next person, who is that? Our next case, that is second case. When you come to second case, what is the situation? Already now 3 people are there. Now they are giving admission to one more person. Sorry, one more person, that is Puneet. Okay, and the person is getting 1 by 7th share. So Puneet 1 by 7th share, P's share 1 by 7, and this 1 by 7 he is getting how? In the ratio of 7:3. Okay, from who? 7:3 from, who are the partners? From Sahil and Charu. Sahil was the first partner, Charu is the second partner. So from Sahil and Charu. What does it mean? 7:3 from Sahil and Charu. Meaning is like this. Usually when a new person comes, mostly all the partners should sacrifice. Right? All the remaining partners should sacrifice. But here only Sahil and Charu is sacrificing, whereas the new person which was already there in the partnership, that is Tanu. Tanu is not at all sacrificing. Tanu is not coming under sacrificing. Only 2 people are sacrificing. So what is the sacrificing ratio of Sahil and Charu? That is already given in the question, 7:3. Because the ratio in which people sacrifice their profit share in favor of any new partner is called basically sacrificing ratio. So this is the sacrificing ratio, 7:3. Now how to find out Sahil's sacrifice separately, Charu's sacrifice separately? We are going to do the same method as we followed in the previous case. First we need to find out the sacrifice that is made by the partner. Then we have to remove that sacrifice from their old share, which will give us the new share. Now which is the old share? Obviously 33:23:14 is the old share. Reason is what? Already one person is being added to the business. So after that, now one more person is going to be added. So when that person comes, which is the old profit sharing ratio? The current profit sharing ratio is 33:23:14. This is the old profit sharing ratio. So without further delay, second question that we can do. So now old profit sharing ratio, which is actually existing now, is 33:23:14. Now coming to Sahil's sacrifice. How to find? What does it mean? 1 by 7 which he obtained in the ratio of 7:3 from Sahil and Charu. What does it mean? That means totally Puneet is getting 1 by 7 share. Out of that, of this 1 by 7 share, that is the total share he is getting. Out of that, 7 parts is given by, totally the share is divided into 10 parts. In that, 7 parts is given by Sahil and 3 parts is given by or contributed by Charu or sacrificed by Charu. So Sahil's sacrifice will be how much? 7 parts, right? So 1 by 7 by 10 part is given by Sahil. How 7 by 10 came? Totally ratio was 7 is to 3. So when you add it, we will get 10 parts. Totally it is split into 10 parts. Out of that 7 part is given by Sahil. That is the meaning of this one. Ratio can be interpreted in this manner also. So 1 by 7 into 7 by 10. Okay, 1 by 7 into 7 by 10. Now how much you will get? 7 by 70. Similarly, Charu sacrifice 1 by 7 into 3 by 10, that is 3 by 70. 1 by 7 into 3 by 10, that will give you 3 by 70. So now you got both the partner sacrifice. With that we can find out Sahil's new share. How to find out? Sahil's old share is now 33 by how much? 70 minus he is sacrificing 7 out of 70. So 33 minus 7, 26. 26 by 70. Similarly, 26 by 70. Okay. Similarly, Charu's new share. Charu's old share is according to the ratio 23 by 70. 23 by 70. He is sacrificing 3 by 70. That will give you 20 by 70. Now, who is the next person? Tanu's new share. As we know, Tanu has not sacrificed anything. So Tanu's old share itself is the new share. That is how much? 14. So here it will be like 14 out of 70. As the denominator is out of 70, we don't have to, or denominator is 70, we don't have to do anything on Tanu's share because Tanu has not sacrificed anything. Okay. Now coming to next person, that is Puneet. Puneet's share. We can do it there itself. Puneet's share already it is given in the question 1 by 7. Puneet's share is 1 by 7. So that 1 by 7 we are multiplying it into 10 to make it 70. So 10 by 70. So when we put it together, what is the ratio? New profit sharing ratio after Puneet's admission. After Puneet's admission equals 20. First one Sahil is 26. Second one 20. Third one 14. And the last one 10. Again we can make it short. 13 is to 10 is to 7 is to 5. This is the ratio. 13 is to 10 is to 7 is to 5. So that is how you have to calculate. Here what did you do? We have calculated the profit sharing ratio in two situations. One is after admitting one partner, and again after some time if one more partner get admitted. This is how you have to calculate it. I hope I made the concept clear. These ratio calculations are one of the main parts which decide the accuracy of the question that you are attending. So whatever steps you are doing, okay, most of the accounts that you are preparing in the case of partnership is mainly depending on the ratios. So ratio calculations are very important, which decides the accuracy of the solutions, okay, which you are actually preparing. So all the best for your preparations. Thank you.